Hey, my squad, welcome. Before we get started, let's make sure the notification went out and the sound is working, and then I'll get into the crazy chaos that you see in front of me right now. Okay, notification went out, sound's working. Okay, so I already worked on my section for drag lanes and books last night. So I'll show you what I have done on that. This is what we have left on Bubbles. And what I have gotten done. So today I'm kitting up my canvases for August. And one that I'm doing as a time lapse, but it's also something I promised my niece that I would do for her because she loves little cows. So, okay, so we got it there out of the way right now. I'm going to do that canvas. So the first little canvas I'm going to be kitting up is this little cute little 20 by 20 cow. This is for my niece. So I'm actually going to do time-lapse video with that as well. This one is for Rude, New, Crude, and Dark. I should keep that word. Oh, I forgot the toolkit was still in there on this one. This is so cute. It is a roll of toilet paper and it says assholes everywhere. So this is for Rude, New, Crude, and Dark. Then this one here is for the Asian year-long event, but it's for the mini event inside the Asian year-long event. This is for Asian and Og. That they're doing in that event as well. Okay, those 2 or 3, and then I'm doing this big boy. This is Easter egg hunters. Hey, Melinda, how are you? I know that toilet paper is hilarious. This one I'm doing for Oz and Og because it has the puppies in it. You know, Toto was a doggy, so that's what that one's for. And I'll show you the canvas a little bit. This is so stinking adorable. This was actually a gift from Color and Chat with Joanna. But this is so stinking adorable. So I'm going to go ahead and get this hung up. Because I'll do the release papers later on it. Yeah, I thought so too. I thought it was so stinking adorable. I know I won't have it finished for the event though, but I'm gonna hang myself. Go ahead and hang these. I'm just gonna hang him on the same canvas with this one. I'll do the release papers later, or I'll do the release papers on it before I get ready to start them. I'll probably work on the little cow later. Like I say, he's a gift for my niece, which her birthday is actually Sunday. Yeah, 27th is Sunday. Alright, so okay. So got my canvases hung up. Alright, that's done. Okay, now we'll go ahead and kit up. I'll start with the smaller canvases first. And that the one with the toilet paper, it only has like 8 colors. So it's gonna work up really quickly. I'll go ahead and put the sticker on the front since it's got a little picture. But I know what these are for. Alright, so let's go ahead and cut the stickers. Put those on the bottles. I probably will put that one up, and the the one I did for Get Your Weird On, the cat holding the toilet paper that says your butt napkins, my lady. So I bring the big bottles. But yeah, so let's see, what have I got going on? I have videos coming out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Some Saturdays and some Sundays, depends on what the video is. Let's see, I'll be live Thursday as well. I hope to be live sometime this weekend, either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, from the world's largest rubber duck. We have that coming to our town this week, and oh my gosh, I've seen it once before. Yeah, it's massive. So hopefully I can do a live stream from that. I mean, I know I'll have good mobile data reception where I'll be at, so it shouldn't be another incident of the fireworks, the 4th of July fireworks all over again. I had internet all the way up until them fireworks, and then my mobile data wasn't working. It was crazy. So that's what I got planned for this week. Yeah, there's a giant rubber duck. Yep. Like I say, I hope to do if I can't do a live, if I can't go live, I'll get a video of it. Actually, Melinda. Why am I saying Kayleen? Because I was looking at the letter K. There should be a short on my shorts page with him behind me. a couple of years. It was, I want to say it was 2 or 3 years ago he was here. Let me see if I can find that. Yeah, let me see if I can should be able to quickly get the link to it. Channel. And of course, I put it to the song Ernie and I'm singing Rubber Ducky. Hey, Doretta, how are you? It should be hard to find because I haven't done a lot of shorts. Ah, there we go. Other than it being hot here, I'm pretty good. There's the link there, Melinda, to the short. And you'll see the duck behind me. And I was a good, I'd say maybe 100 yards, 200 yards away from it at that point. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So I wonder if I actually have the baby duck that goes with it this year. Because the year that they came, they were in another part of Maryland right before that, and they'd had a bad storm, and it blew the little duck away across the road and ripped a hole in it. So hopefully they'll may have that one too. And they had a crab as well that year with it. So it was pretty cool. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, let's go. All right, so this is the sunflower cow. Yeah, like I say, this would be the second year it's coming back here. Pretty cool. Okay, my fan is not going to be my friend today. I have to turn that on. Okay. Sorry if you guys hear the fan, but whew, it's a little warm. Okay. So this only has 14 colors. So this will work up pretty quick, but like I said, this will be a time lapse. The little cow will be a time lapse video. It's also a gift for my niece. She's known that she was getting this for a long time. It's just I just hadn't pulled it out to work on it yet. And I think she wants my one that I got from Raven Art Design, Bloodbath. So once I do that, that I have a home. I mean, I'm not opposed to doing it. It doesn't creep me out really, but it's just I'm not really into the scary stuff like that. You know, but she likes it. Now Bullseye, the clown, he's not creepy to me for some reason. To me, Bullseye, that clown, he reminds me of a marionette puppet. So, okay, so we'll take the first 4. This is how I always do this. I pick 4 at a time. Oh, excuse me, guys. I got the hiccups now. Oh, that duck is. I'll probably be live. Hey, Jay Lily. I hope to be live. Either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, Doretta, with that duck. Again, it'd be in my town this weekend. It's the world's largest rubber duck. All right, I get my funnel. Yep, it's the world's largest rubber duck. Sneaky word. Oh, Jay Lily. I'm working too, so. And I had someone tell me that YouTube is not a job the other day. I'm like, okay, I get paid for people watching my ads, the ads and all that stuff. How is that not a job? Oh, do you, Gerardo? I used to. I mean, I still have my collection somewhere packed away, but I haven't really collected any in a long time. But yeah, so that's the world's largest rubber duck. And he'll be coming, like, he'll only be maybe about 20-30 minute walk from my house. So. But yeah, there'll be other stuff that'll be going on there this weekend too. But I hope to, if there's no copyrighted music playing, I'll do a live. It might not be a long live, but I'll go live. But if there's copyrighted music, then I'm gonna have to do a video and just put music over top of it. But yeah, this will be my second time seeing him, so. But when I did my short that year, I had to do the Sesame Street Rubber Ducky song. Because, see, I'm a Sesame Street girl. I grew up watching Sesame Street. And I always loved Rubber Ducky and Ernie. So, yeah. So that's going to be fun. I'm hoping to go maybe at least 2 out of the 3 days. So, if not all 3 days. It also depends on the weather here. Yeah, we get some crazy pop-up storms here. That's crazy. So that'll be what's going on this week on the channel. And like I say, if I can't do a live stream, I would like to say I could do a video and then do I could do a voiceover if I wanted as well about talking about him. Um, but so what is everybody working on? What are we planning for August? That's what I'm kitting up now. Well, this little canvas I'm kitting up now is not. It's just I'll have this one done later on tonight. Like I say, this is a gift. So. I hate. Sometimes I hate using this one. Because they don't want to line up right sometimes. So I'm kitting this up, and then I'm kitting up my 3 paintings for August. I'm still also working on bubbles, but I might actually have bubbles done by next week. So, because I only got 2.5 sections left on bubbles. So, I plan to try to work on him later as well tonight. So. You know, I just realized something about this little cow. There is no 310. They use 3371 instead of 310. And 884 and 646. They're the darker colors that they use. Okay. Okay. Hey, I'm not opposed to that. Yeah. So what they did, they used some darker browns instead of blacks. Okay. So instead of black, they used this, which is 3371. Yeah, so technically I only have 1 WIP right now. I don't consider if I kit up, I don't consider it a WIP until I lay my first drill on it. When I lay the first drill, then it becomes a WIP. So technically right now, I only have, well, there is another WIP, but we won't speak about that WIP. Because that's the one that I found out was stolen art. So I do have that, but then I have bubbles. And then I'm kitting up this little cow and this one. This is for Rude, Nude, Crude, and Dark. It says assholes everywhere. And it's an angry roll of toilet paper. And then for the Asian and Og, I'm doing this one. I had two that I had another one. It was White Moon. But Eve said this one told me this one will work. I just wanted to double check. Because White Moon has like I don't know if they're cherry blossoms or not, and I wasn't sure. So that's why I had asked about that one. But, hey, Allison. So, and then I'm doing Easter egg hunters for Oz and Og, which I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get that finished for Oz and Og because it's a kind of a large canvas, but I could probably use it for a couple other events later on. So. And I'm pretty sure I can use that for the Asian year-long event because dogs are one of the Chinese zodiac signs, I believe. Alexa, what are the 12 Chinese zodiac signs?
From ChineseNewYear.net. The Chinese zodiac includes 12 animal signs. In order they are rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig.
Yeah. I'm actually the dog. I mean, no, I'm the horse. Yeah. So I think next year is Year of the Horse, actually. So. This one kitted up pretty fast. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting about that. That it will pick up other people's will pick it up when people say it. I guess because heck, I have to sometimes physically scream at mine, scream her name to get her to even answer me sometimes. Mine is very how do I say it? Temperamental. And she's a bitch too, so we won't go there because sometimes I'll ask her something and she will not give me the actual what I asked for. She totally gives me some off the wall random crap that had nothing to do with what I asked for. There we go. Okay, so that one is done and ready to go. Okay, so right now I'll just no, I better set down here where I know where it is because putting it up there may be not a good idea. Okay, so now we'll do the assholes everywhere, which this only has 8 colors, but yeah, it's not hard to for they're sensitive. They're very, very sensitive with picking up on things like that. But then when some other times you'll try to get them to do what you want, and it's like, yeah, no, I'm not working today. I didn't make another sticker sheet for this one, but that's okay. I'll just You know, might as well just out. Because I can actually, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna always toss the extras up there. I don't know. I might just, I don't know how. See, I'm very indecisive sometimes when I'm kidding up to the way I want to do it. Okay. Wednesday, welcome in. How are you? I'm actually kitting up my August kits today, Wednesday. And one kit that's a birthday present for my niece. Because she turns 21 on Sunday. Oh, how could she be 21 already? I haven't heard anything about that, Allison, but I do know Malcolm Jamal Warner from the Cosby Show drowned the other day. He was on vacation with his family and drowned. Yeah, he was 54, I believe. Yeah, I have. Usually that stuff pops up for me when things happen like that. But I haven't. Where I'm live, I can't see it pop. My news feed pop up. Yeah, Malcolm. Yeah, that was sad about Malcolm Jamal Warner though. But there was, from what I'm understanding, there was somebody else that was rescued out of the water that's in critical condition. So I don't know if it was another swimmer or what, but yeah. Yeah, love, yeah. Plus he had played in other things, but I loved him as Theo, yeah. Just set that there. Yeah, they said he was 54. Yeah. I know a lot of people don't like the sound of this crinkling, but I love the sound of the crinkling plastic. I don't know why. I love the sound of crinkling plastic. But yeah, that was. And then, if you were a As the World Turns fan, the one who played Lisa on As the World Turns, she passed away. Connie, what's her name? Connie Francis did the song "Pretty Little Baby" that everybody's been using on TikTok. She passed away as well. And one of the little one of the little girls that lost their life in Texas from that camp, from Camp Mystic, was actually Reba McEntire's niece. I just seen that posted last night as well. And then Dog the Bounty Hunter, his step grandson was accidentally shot and killed by his own father. I still ain't got heads or tails out of that whole situation of how that happened, but yeah. It's been a time. Uh, wow. Ozzy was only 76. But he had been in really bad, Ozzy had been in really bad health though. I'm shocked he's held on as long as he did. I know he was in bad health. So I loved him. I got to see an Ozzy impersonator that did a lot of my favorite songs by Ozzy. I love Crazy Train. Crazy Train is like my favorite song by him. Yeah, that's sad though. But anyway, so let's get it up. What I'm doing is just putting one bag in each one of these, and then I'll go back and I'll take this last bag and I'll split up between 3 to fill them up. thing of 310s. Oh. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. I so can't believe I just did that. Trying to top them up as far as I can. Yeah. I knew I couldn't get it. There I go. Today is not my day, y'all. Today's not my day. I'm 0 for 2 now. Oh my gosh. Where's my marker? Oh. These were the best find I ever found. I have I have them in different colors as well. I mean, I have a bunch of black. I also have actually different color, right, different colors as well. But I found them on what's it called? Vpon, where you can get discounts on Amazon products. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I wound up getting them for just a few bucks. I got like 2 sets. Or yeah, got the set of colored, and then I got 2 sets of black, I believe it was. So altogether, I think I only paid $3 or $4 for, God, I think it's like at least 20 some marker pens. Oh, okay, yeah, Wednesday. Yeah, feel free to lurk and work away. I'm just over here spilling drills, you know. I like, and go figure, I always spill the 310s. Like, spill the whole container. So. And there I go spilling these. Lord, help me. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Oh, I'm trying to actually consolidate this so it's not that many jars of each. Well, we'll end up getting 3 jars of 310 if it's nothing I could do there, but welcome back, Doretta. Yeah, you might want to wind back a few minutes later in the video and watch me spill a bunch of 310s. Yeah, I spilled a bunch of 310. And then I spilled some 436. So, hold up. Okay, I have a color that was in the strip that does not go, it's not on the picture at all. It's number 2, but yet 2 was 4336, and this is not 4336 because 4336 is a light color. Or no, it's not actually. No, because I mixed it up. Okay, that's my fault. This is not 4336. This is actually 3823. Okay, I'm glad I realized that. This is number 6. My bad. I told y'all it's not my day. It's not my day. Okay, so this is number 6. So I'll just sit that off there a minute until I get to those. Okay. Okay, yeah. Today's just not my day. I need a nap. So they must have been mixed up on the train because I cut the train in order and put them in there. All right, so there we go. Okay, now. Yeah, it's one of them days, Teresa. It's one of those days. But you know, we all have them. We all have the mix-ups and the spills, and you know, it doesn't matter how long we've been diamond painting. You know, it happens to the best of us. Okay, so this is 4, and this is 946. Yeah, it's not the first time. It won't be my last. But it never fails. I always spill the 3 times. And I almost spilled this one. I'm not getting all that. All right, I put 6 in because 5 going. Hey man, how are you? If y'all have noticed, I've saved the biggest kit up last, right? Because it's the one with the most colors. And I don't have my it has the big kit has 74 colors. So I've got to use two suitcases for that. Because I don't actually have I have my Elizabeth Ward, but that's only 50 some bottles, 50 some case thingies. I'm doing pretty good other than the crazy weather here. Other than that, yeah, everything's fine. So, hey Bonnie, how are you? But yeah, so okay. So this one's done. Now I'm just gonna put all these other little bottles back in here. That one in the end until I'll put a sticker on there. Okay. All right, so that's 2 kits down. So, 2 kits down, 2 to go. Right, so 26 colors. This is a 30 box storage. Yeah, so this bad boy is going to take a little while. Let me go ahead and do my numbers. That. Let me put my. But yeah, so it's a day. Spilled drills, mixed one up. What else could go wrong today? You know, so I make my own. If I don't have, it doesn't have a sticker sheet, I make my own. Just using double-sided tape and I scan the legend into my computer and print it out. So I've done that with every single one of my canvases that don't have a sticker sheet. I have, well, there's a couple of my canvases that don't have photos for to put on my logbook and thingies. So, once I get, right now I've had to let my Insta Ink go, so I don't have a printer right now. But once I get that straight, I'll be able to get the print what I need to print. So, but I'll be able to get that straight next week. Oh, Melinda. I just mixed them up when I was kitting them up. I just put them, you know, I thought it was the number 2 and it was actually the number 6. I did that with a cherry blossom painting I did, but you can't tell that they were mixed up on the canvas because it was just 2 different shades of pink and pinky purple. So it really didn't hinder it much. But when I did, I don't know if you remember when I did the John Wayne for Ticket to Ride, and I kept saying his face didn't look, the one face didn't look right. I thought they had charted it wrong. No, come to find out, I had put the wrong color in his face. So yeah. But nothing to beat when I was doing I was doing a Starry Night, and I was doing a little Santa picture at the same, you know, and I got doing the Santa picture, and I didn't realize I grabbed the wrong drills, and I grabbed it. Then I'm looking down, and I'm like, why is there yellow in his fur on his outfit? Come to find out, I had the Starry Night drills instead of the Santa Claus drills. And that was on live. That was on a live. So yeah, I kind of like, that was the very first time I ever mixed up drills, was the Santa Claus one. But like people told me, says it happens to everybody, you know. So all right, I may have to put my extras in the top because this has only got 26 colors, but I have 30 bottles in this case. But I know I'm bound to have some that are probably going to need more than one bottle. Okay. Yeah, see, that was with me with the whole all right, Doretta, I'll catch up with you later. See, I can't work out of the baggies. I can't. I don't know why. I tried, and it's just I can't work out of the baggies. Oh, I got to show you guys something that I did yesterday. We had a program at our local library, and this is what we made: Krabby signs. I'm going to figure out. I haven't figured it out yet, but I am going to bling the heck out of this with drills. I'm going to use double-sided adhesive tape, and I know I want to somehow put glow in the dark in there because I got to have glow in the dark. I love my glow in the dark. Okay, so all right. Well, no, I'll put that in there. Yeah, it was me, my mom, my sister, my niece, my niece's cousin, and her aunt on her dad's side. We all went and done it. See, I can't do the kitting up into trays either. And that's only because I'm clumsy as I don't know what. And that would be all bad. That would be all bad. See, I know a lot of people don't, they don't because of pets. My cat don't mess with the drills. She don't mess with the canvases. I can leave drills sitting on the table and she will not spill them at all. But I leave my pin laying down. Oh boy, she's like, "Ooh, play toy." She loves to play with my pins, except my no roll, my lava pin. She don't like that because she can't get it to roll across the desk like she wants. Oh yeah, yeah. Um, that's true. But see, the thing with me, Bonnie, is I I work like crazy on my, um, but for me, it's just I'm accident prone, and I know those drills would be everywhere. Um, but I also my mindset is when I sit down to diamond paint, I work that section, and I work that section until I'm finished. Um, yeah, I know that there's a lot of times I'll be on camera and I don't, get the section finished on cam, but I do finish it right after I get off the live, most times. Um, but I have tons of storage, so I've always got plenty of storage around. I have, let's see, I have three 30-bottle suitcases. I have four 60-bottle suitcases. I have my one Elizabeth Ward knockoff case. I have this little storage case. I have two Tic Tac square box containers. I believe there's 60 in it. I have God knows how many of the 28 grids 28 grit storage ones that we all started out with. And I have one of those that's actually two 28 grits put together. I have 5 of the 60 bottle suitcases. One's got special drills in it. It's right. And then I have a 240, I believe it's 240 suitcase that's got special drills in it. So I want to get some more Elizabeth Wards. The knockoffs or the actual Elizabeth Ward. I don't see a difference. I really don't. I don't see the difference in the knockoff from the original. I can't tell the difference. And I know there's been people out there that have done videos that shows the difference, but I can't tell the difference. Yeah, like say my kid, all she wants is it could be an ink pen, a crayon, a marker, one of my diamond painted pens. If she can make it roll on the desk and play with it, she does. Yeah, the closest Michael's to me though, Bonnie, is over 45 minutes away, drive away from me. See, I don't get to that area a whole lot because where I don't drive and everything. Oh, okay, see, I didn't know that a lot of their in-store deals were also online. I'll have to check that out. Because I want to get some more the different size storages for that. Because the big container in the Elizabeth Ward knockoff one that I have, I found that sucker will hold 3 big bags of DAC drills. The big 310s, 939s, whatever it is. It'll hold 3 bags of those big drills. So you can get a lot of drills in the big container. You can get a lot in the small ones too. Believe it or not. But yeah, I found that out with the big ones. So now this is where my OCD takes over because I have to put these in rows of 4. And then when I got one that doesn't have a row of 4, it kind of messes with my OCD. Yeah, I'll check that out once I get off the live. I gotta place my next order next week too. So yeah, I'm gonna get Ooh Shiny Squirrel. I don't know. I think it's the one I want. It's Ooh Shiny Squirrel. See, this is gonna have one extra that's bug sitting up there, so 2 extra actually. Go ahead and just take these out and put it there just in case. Okay, that works. All right, there we go. All right. Okay, here we go. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, the Hobby Lobby and the Michaels are right in the same area up there. So yeah, one's on the one side of the highway, one's on the other side of the highway. even remember if we had a Joann's near me. I really don't. But yeah, Hobby Lobby. We got our Walmart, our Sam's Club, Hobby Lobby, and a bunch of other places on one side of the highway. And then the other side of the highway, there's PetSmart and Michael's and a bunch of other places, a Five Below, and all that. But like I say, yeah, that's up the road a ways from me, so it's, you know, and not having transportation it's hard to get, you know, get up there. I don't ever remember going in a Joann's. I really don't. I've been in Michael's and Hobby Lobby and all, but I don't ever remember going to Joann's. So that's why I'm thinking, I don't think we had one around here. I know there was one in Delaware, I believe in Delaware, but I don't think we had one in this part of Maryland. Five Belows are just, to me, they're like a glorified Dollar Tree. To me, Five Below is Dollar Tree on steroids. What? No, Hobby Lobby's out by Walmart. No, I said it. No, Hobby Lobby was never in the mall. There was that Hobby Lobby. I think that was something else. I believe that was Michael's. Mom, Hobby Lobby's not been around that long in Salisbury. But yeah, so I tend to stay away from. The only AC Moore that was ever close to me was near Washington D.C., which is anywhere. Well, where that AC Moore was would have been about 3 hours from me. We didn't have one on this side of the Chesapeake Bay. Not that I know of, men. AC Moore, yeah, they were a craft store around Melinda. I think they went bankrupt, if I'm not mistaken, a few years ago. Yeah, they did. They had I had a friend of mine, she that lived on the other side of the bay, and she, there was a crafter. She used to be here on YouTube. She went under the name Turtle Creativity. And that's where she got all her supplies from, was AC Moore. Yeah, yeah. We got our first Walmart. I had just graduated, year after I graduated high school, I believe. Or was it the year my sister graduated? It was either 97 or 98 that they built our first Walmart near me. Which that's like, it's like a 20-minute drive from me. Our McDonald's opened the year was it the year before I graduated? Our McDonald's is an old PNC bank, so it's crazy. But yeah, our McDonald's is just a 15-minute walk from my house. So just like Food Lion. Food Lion's our only grocery store in my town. But that's just right down the road from my house. It takes about 15 minutes to walk to the store. Yeah, our McDonald's here in town opened in, like I say, it was either 95 or 96. I believe it was the early 96. And it was our McDonald's was right down the street from the high school. So you could get your parents let you sign out for lunch, and you could walk to McDonald's and walk back to the school. We do. We have an Aldi's. It's actually right up near the Walmart. It's about a few minutes from the Walmart. Up there where the craft stores and all are. I've never been to Aldi's. So. Then we have another one they built as a grocery. It's called grocery outlet or something like that. It's really supposed to be really reasonable, cheap prices and stuff. But I love Food Lion. Oh my God. I do. I really love Food Lion. Not that they're the only grocery store in our town, but I just love their foods. And they've always got good prices too. So. See, I've never heard of HEB either. There I go throwing drills again. We have Food Lion is our only. We used to have back in the day we had two grocery stores. One was called it was Fresh Pride and Meat. It was Meatland at one point, and then Fresh Pride. They went out of business. They went out of business all over the place here in Maryland. And then we had a family-run grocery store called Riggins IGA, and then they closed a couple of years ago due to a family squabble over the business. But everybody wants to say Food Lion put them out of business, but no, it wasn't. I know the family, very well, so I know what happened there. But thank God Food Lion had come into town, because if not, people who can't get out of town to go grocery shopping would have had nowhere to go grocery shopping. I mean, yeah, we have Dollar General and Family Dollar, and I know you can get a few, things there, but nothing like you can get at the regular grocery store, 16. But yeah. But see, I'm in a small little seafood type town. That's what we were known for here. Like I said, me and Mom live outside the city limits, but yet we're still close enough to everything we can walk to whatever we want to go to here in town. So that makes it nice. I know, right, Melinda? I don't know how we went from the rubber ducky to craft stores and now to grocery shopping. I don't know. I don't even know how we transitioned. I'd have to go back and watch the video, the replay to figure that out. Because we certainly did transition. Oh my gosh. Oh, Bonnie, yeah, I had the world's largest rubber duck come into my town this weekend. And I posted a short. There's a link. Hold on. I think I started the link. Hold on. This is a link to when he was here the last time. There you go. That's the link to when he was here the last time. And that's how the shit started out. And then somehow we got talking about craft stores and I think that's how we got on that conversation, because I was talking about wanting to get more Elizabeth Ward type storage. But the grocery store part, I'm not sure how we got on that one. But hey, that's why it's called MUTTNUTT'S Crazy Crafting, because you never know what's going to happen. I've spilled drills. I put the wrong top on the wrong drill in the wrong container. It's been a day. It's been one of those days. It has been one of those days. Yeah. I forget exactly how many stories tall they say he is, but I was about 100, 200 yards away from him in that video, Bonnie. Yeah, that wasn't up close and personal with him. That was a good distance away from him. I hope to do a live stream from him. But if not, I'll get more video. I'll get video footage and stuff. 17, 18, 19, and 20. Yeah, that is it's jaw dropping when you see him, and this will be my second time seeing him, so. The fun part is watching all the little kids. All the little kids get excited when they see, they can't get over how big he is, And of course, when I did that short, I had to put it to the Rubber Ducky song, because I'm a Sesame Street girl. I don't care. I'm 47 years old, and I'll tell you, I still watch Sesame Street when I can. I am a cartoon kid. I love my cartoons and I grew up watching such shit. I'm a Big Bird girl. I love Big Bird, and I love the rubber duck, you know. Yeah, yeah, I think that was so fitting, you know, to put with that. And that was a short, you know, so I knew it wouldn't really hinder my channel using that song on there. Now if I put it on my regular part here, you know, regular video or whatever, I probably wouldn't use the Rubber Ducky song. So. Cause I don't monetize my shorts. Well, I don't know if my shorts are monetized or not. I know my lives and my videos are monetized because I know shorts are paid from shorts monetization comes from a different area on the YouTube. So it comes from a different creator fund. But that's the one I'm concerned about. If that's all going to fit in one container or not. Might be able to get these all in one container. So. Sometimes it looks like more drills than it is. You know, and these little bottles, you know, even the little Tic Tac containers, they can fit a lot of drills. You know. Yeah, so Thursday I'll probably work on Bubbles some more if I don't get him done between now and Thursday. I need to sit here a little bit and work on the little cow so I can get that to my niece. But I probably set up to do that as a time-lapse video because it's only a 20 by 20. It's not going to take me that long. I mean, it's only got 14 colors, so I can whip that out here in no time. I just think it's funny because it took me, if y'all watch the carousel horse time lapse, that was 5 hours. That took me almost 5.5 hours to do that carousel horse. Yet I condensed that down into just minutes by speeding it up times 10 and then times 10 again. So I think I sped it up to 20. And I just got a few, like couple minutes out of the footage. But that was actually almost 5.5 hours worth of footage that was sped up. Okay, that's cool. I thought I was going to need more than I did on this one, but all right. So that's 3 kits down, 1 to go. On that one, I got to put them in. That's my DAC. So I'm gonna have to put, when I kit them up and put them in my thing, I'm gonna have to put them in DMC order, because I know Diamond Art Club packages them by weight. So, all right, so that's done. That's done. Now I need these two because it's 74 colors, so I need 2 of those. All right, so take this one out. Because if I have any extra, I can always put them in the all right, so let's go ahead and get stickers on. Oh, excuse me. Just turning these so I can put my stickers on. Sorry, guys. A lot of this kitting up for me is it's an OCD thing. I have to have, things a certain way. And that works for me. I guess they're not really, I don't know if you really, I mean, to me, it seems like it's an OCD thing, but then again, it's just my method. And what works for me. So I guess I mean, it might not be considered really OCD, I don't, to some people. But to me, it's like it's not like one of my OCD traits. So. I need to have mine. That way, when I put my labels down, my stickers, I know they're laying the right way. So. And I don't know why I really do this because I'm going to be taking these out of here anyway. So. And then again, I may not do it the way I normally do it. Sometimes I'll do it a different way, All right, so that's done for now. That just was no. That was just overkill OCD for me. All right, so let's go ahead and out. My bag. Okay, try. Okay, so. All right. I'll go ahead and cut these apart, and then I will put them away. down here for it now. Okay, let's get the wait. All right. Okay, because it was blowing everything around everywhere, so I moved it. This one I may not get finished kitting up on camera today, because this one's going to take a while. But this is my process with this. This is one of the ABs. So what I'll do is put all my lower numbers over here, all my high numbers over here. Like these are all my 3-digit numbers, all my 4-digit numbers go in a pile. And then I just separate them into DMC order. So I get that done, I have to have the fan down there because it's blowing things around. Oh, there's a Z drill. I didn't know there was a. I'm gonna put the. I didn't know there was a fairy dust drill. I knew I had an AB in here. I didn't know I had a fairy dust. Okay. When did Diamond Art Club start doing 600s? Oh, no, never mind. It's 60. Okay, never mind. Never mind, blonde moment. Forget what I just said. I zoned out for a minute. I'm blaming the heat. Okay. I thought I could leave the fan down there, but nope, I'm going to have to bring it back up there. Oh, gosh. Ooh. And I have my AC on too, and I don't understand that. Why I'm so. I guess it's because of the lights. No, I know this is really kind of overkill, but like I say, this is just how I get up. And like I say, it depends on, you know, a lot of times, this is always, any of my kits like this, they're in DMC order, like they're not in DMC orders like this. This is how I kit them up. Ooh, it's got the 5200 oil. Okay. But like I say, this is just how it works for me. You know, somebody else might do it totally different. You know, I know there's people out there that would take a canvas, they take one single color and do the all over, do that color over the whole canvas. I can't do that. I got to do it section by section. Now, unlike one of the 20 by 20s, one of the little teeny canvases, yeah, I can do that whole color in the canvas, and then you know, go from there. But in other canvases, no. I have to do sections. I can see I'm going to have a lot of, I got to find my little bags because I'm going to have extras. Because these are 74 colors. And I have 260 bottle storage cases. I do have a third one I can actually empty. Me too. Okay, that's what I might do. This. Hey, paper with diamonds. Oh yeah, I have a chuck in my yeah. I've already told myself because that's like 90 something by 70 something. It's the Golden Valley. I've already told myself I'm gonna have to dedicate a year of my life or more to that canvas. Yeah, a lot of the events, yeah, a lot of things will qualify because I'm doing the Witch, and I'm also doing Drills and Chills. And my canvas I'm doing for that, oh God, I can't remember how you say her name. Hold on. This is what I'm doing for Drills and Chills and Witch. And, yeah, don't ask me how to say that. I cannot say that name to save my life. And also she would qualify also for the Asian year-long event because there's a black cat in the picture. You know, and cats are one of the on the Chinese zodiac. You know, and then all right, I'll get those straight in a minute. I need to get all the larger numbers straight first. And then I'm doing what is it? Like the one I'm doing Easter egg hunters. That could also I'm doing that for Oz and Og because of the doggies. And then it could also be qualified for an Asian year-long event because it has the doggies. And I just realized it also has the perforated release a plastic sheet on it that I totally do not like. I don't like that. Ugh, it doesn't tear right for me. That's an OCD thing. Oh wow, yeah. We lost my God, she'd be in her 20s, early 30s now. My baby cousin, she was 15 months old when she passed from her leukemia. Okay, so I have 46 extra bottles to play around with some of these bigger colors. Okay. Yeah, when did Diamond Art Club start doing 6,000s? That's the first time I've ever had a 6,000 on one of my Diamond Art Clubs. Okay, so the 6,000 goes in first. 30, 6, 8. Okay, so, okay, 7, 40, 6, 7, 4. All right, here. Oh, okay, Pamper Diamonds. Yeah, I was like, this is my first time ever having one with 6,000 in there. I mean, I thought that they only went up to 3,800, and then, well, of course, 5,200 for a white, you know. Um, so, so it's 38, 720, 2, this is the part of a DAC canvas that takes the longest for me because I have to put them in DNC order. But that's what works for me, so. All right, now comes the fun part. 10, 3, 9, 8, 7, 8, 9, 9, 9, 9, 7, 1s, 8s, 2s, 9, 7, 6, 8. Oh, 38, 44. How did you? I got you in there. 7. There. 8, 7, 8, 8, 6. stop blowing my stuff fan. 7, 9. Yeah, another one I missed. 3756. Eights, ones, 4, 5, 7, 4, 7, 3s. That one in there in a minute. I missed another one of the big numbers. All right, so 36. All right, so now we'll organize some 9s, 17s, 9, 6, 5, 4, 2, 5. All right. Whew. Oh, this one is by Tom Wood. It's called Easter Egg Hunters. And it's these 3 cute puppies sleeping it, and it says Easter egg hunt. You know, with the barn and all that. I also kitted up a floating lantern, one for that's for the Asian event, and then because it's for the Asian and Og event as well. And then this little cow is for my niece. I kitted that up, and then I kitted up my Rude, Nude, and Crude, which says assholes everywhere, and it's an angry roll of toilet paper. Yeah, I went to Local and Diamond Art Club earlier about it, Bonnie, and Easter Egg Hunters it's no longer available in there. I don't know if it's just out of stock or if they archived it or what, but it said it wasn't available. Just like the one I'm doing for Witch and shoot Drills and Chills. That's what I'm trying to think of. That one is no longer available. I know that. I actually won that one. That one was actually I won that from Let Your Witch Goddess Free. No, this one I'm kitting up right now was actually a gift from Color and Chat with Joanna, which she don't live that far from me. All right. Okay, my little kit up system here is running out of room. I might be able to get it. All right, 600. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I ran out of room. And I don't know where my other one is. So I would just use my tray. I'll use my next tray. It'll work. It'll help. Okay, papered with diamonds. Have fun. Yeah, I'm probably going to finish kitting this up off camera. But I'll probably go ahead and do my stickers. Looks like this has 3 ABs. 3 ABs and 1 Z drill. All right, so that part's done. So now we'll do my stickers. So I'll put that in the top. Ooh. After you all. Thank you. Same thing with you, number 34 and 33. Get where you belong. All right, there we go. Oh, I haven't even figured out what I want for dinner tonight. So we've been live. Okay, just a little over 2 hours. Okay. So, like I say, I'll be live on Thursday. I'll definitely be live on Thursday. I'll probably work on bubbles. And then I hope to, like say, hope to be live from the Big Duck this weekend at some point. I have videos that are dropping Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. I can't remember what videos are dropping on which days. I just batch filmed some different types of videos, and I just set them to publish on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. There'll be an occasional video that may come out on a Saturday or a Sunday, and that's only because it was maybe a mail haul video or something that I want to get out there, because it's something that I'll be talking about or doing in an upcoming live or whatever. But so yeah. Other than that, I really don't have a lot going on. Till the end of August, hopefully I'll be able to live stream the fireworks. Now I may live stream. It depends on. I don't know, because it's really hot. Usually gets hot that day. The sun where I'd be sitting. So I was going to say I'd live stream the boat docking, but I may have to rethink of where I'm sitting for that to be able to do that. And I have to do it on mute because they play a lot of copyrighted music. So yes, that I have to rethink. That one. So. But that won't be till the end of August, anyways. I think this is my first kit that I've ever had over 60 drills. But that one's so I'll have extra bottles for some of those bigger bags. But then again, I may also have to put some in the top pouch. So yeah, I may actually kit the rest of this up off camera. I actually have not eaten nothing today, so I really need to go eat. Okay, there we go. Why did I say 74? This actually has 78 colors. I don't know why I had this at 74. Okay, so yeah, I still have 46 bottles left over. All right, so we'll start with I'm actually going to do this a little bit differently than I do any of the other ones. I'm just going to take the bottle out and one color and bottle at a time, because these are not numbered. These are just, you know, in DMC order. Of course, my trash bag's all over. But yeah, so like I say, this one may have some that's going to have extras. I'm pretty sure. And I will work with, well, thank gosh they weren't in there yet. Lord, if I didn't just sound like a sniffology. I saved this one for last on purpose anyway, because I knew this was going to be the one that would take longer to get up. Just because. So it's got 3 ABs and a 1 Z drill. Oh gosh. Let's see. We'll go for a little bit longer and then I'll log out of here in a little bit. I try to at least do 2, you know, no less than an hour, but I try to do at least 2 hours or more on a live. I just feel that it helps get my channel out there. Hopefully can get start getting more watch time. So I get the, you know, ad revenue. I've been paid by YouTube once, so I know I can do it. I know I can get there, but it just takes time and patience, I guess. And I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I never really have a topic when I do my lives. You know, like today, we started talking about the giant rubber duck was coming to my town. And somehow we got talking about craft stores and then to grocery stores. I'm still trying to figure out how we got onto the grocery store topic, but it was, you know, good conversation, you know. Anyway. Thought my camera froze for a minute. Yeah, I mean, it is in a way, Bonnie, but then again, you kind of want to have, I mean, not really, like you say, structured, but maybe kind of have an idea of just a generalized something to talk about to get the conversation started. Like we started talking about the rubber duck, and then like I say, we flowed into craft stores and into grocery stores, you know. And then at some point, I know we were talking about how Malcolm Jamal Warner just passed away, and Connie Francis, the one who played Lisa on As the World Turns, and then someone was saying Ozzy Osbourne passed away. I know his health had been really bad though. You know, but yeah, I get where you're coming from. People that have their lives are strictly this. It works for certain types of lives. Okay, like I can get it with the one, you know, your YouTube creators that are talking about like a certain program, or like say, you know, they're trying to teach you how to use StreamYards or something like that. I can understand having that structured thing to follow for that live, but our crafting live, you know, I get, yeah, but having a topic, you know, you can have a structured topic, or you could just have, like you say, a free flowing topic. Yeah, organic. Yeah, I was trying to think of that word myself too. I could not spit that word out of my mouth to save my life. Yeah, having an organic flow. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to have an extra 310. Yep. So I'll pull one. Watch me spill these. I knew it. Didn't spill as many, but it still spilled them. I have to move these around later. Yeah, you just go with the flow kind of thing. I've seen some that are so structured that it's almost like you think you're watching a military drill sergeant. Me, I just, whatever happens, happens. All right, I'll put that one. Okay, that's going to be an extra. I'll put that with the 310s later. Yeah. Okay, I didn't think about that. I'll rearrange. Yeah, I can just rearrange it in a little bit. I'm actually fighting my OCD to do that right now. There are times I will actually battle with my OCD. to not correct something. I swear I'm going to get these wood bugs. Don't know where they are coming from. Perks of living in the country. Okay. Kit up just a few more, and then I'll probably jump out for the day. Oh, I hear you getting weeded at, Mother. The guinea pig was weeding at Mom. Mom was sweeping by my door, and hey, Diamond, how are you? Probably give them some mint too, because I can't remember last time we gave them mint. And I know they love, my guinea pigs love mint. I'm doing pretty good. Just working on the 4th canvas I was kitting up. Probably getting ready to jump out of here soon. I haven't eaten lunch at all today, so I haven't had anything to eat all day. I've just had some cold drink. And I've been sitting here for almost 2.5 hours, almost 2 hours, a little over 2 hours. So, and I know it's probably going to take me another good hour or more to finish kitting this up, because I thought it had 74 colors. This sucker has 78. I was 4 colors off. But this is what I'm kitting up. It's Easter Egg Hunters by Tom Wood. It's 55.8 by 73.7. It's a round. So, oh, I'm doing all rounds. All my canvases are rounds this time. I don't know why I thought I had a square. Which I don't own a lot of square paintings. So most of my diamond paintings are rounds. Yeah, it was a gift from Color and Chat with Joanna. She sent it to me. So it's my 2nd canvas that she's gifted me. The other one she gifted me was A Warmth of Home. It's the 2 little foxes and the little mouse sitting in the woods. I did that one for Diamonds in the Rough. You know, so like I say, it's been a fun day. It's been wacky. I've spilled drills. I've confused myself when I was putting drills in jars. I had the wrong top on the wrong jar. We've had some good conversation today. So it's been a good life. Kind of crazy, but good. Now I'm being very meticulous with kitting this one up. That's why I'm doing only one at a time instead of having four lined up in a row at a time. Only because DAC does, they don't number their bags. They just put the DMC number on the bags. I wish they would actually number their bags. I think it would be very helpful for a lot of people. Because a lot of us don't kit, we kit up in the order, of how it is on the schematic. But I know they kit they do theirs by weight, but yeah, it would be very helpful if they had not only the DMC number, but the number where it is on the canvas, That would be very helpful. Especially for us people who, like me, it messes with my mind. Just like then I had to do a double take of which one I was actually grabbing to make sure I was grabbing the right one. Because I don't want to miskit this one. So see, just like when I put my stickers on, I know some people cut that, that the first number off, and some people and the DMC and just use the symbol. I can't do it that way. I usually have to have the symbol and the number where it corresponds on the schematic and the DMC. The DMC is for my kit down purposes, really, because I keep all my drills. So if it has a DMC number, I keep it. If it's a special, like a special drill canvas, like crystals or whatever, I don't have them, in like any DMC order, but I keep all my crystals so I can grab them if I want to use them. So. Oh, Ambo. I knew I heard it. Like I say, we all have our own ways of kitting up, and what works for us, what don't work for us. That's got a little static. So, here are my Q-tips. Static spray. That's better. But okay, so that's where I'm going to go ahead and end for today, guys. Because I need to go walk around a little bit and get something to eat. And then I will finish kitting this up off camera. And I will catch everybody around in other lives this week. And I'll be live on Thursday, like I said, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I hope to be live this weekend from the Rubber Duck. Until then, hugs, love. I will catch everybody later. Oh, you're welcome, Melinda. Yeah, it was actually a fun live. Especially with my boo-boos of spilling a whole jar of 310s. But until then, I will catch everybody later, y'all. Bye, guys.